Hi guys, I thought maybe I would try to vlog this time. Since this is just maybe a little bit more complicated than, say, making a face mask, and it might be quicker to do it this way. So let's see how it goes. You guys have to let me know what you think, and if you want more of these, I can do more. What we're doing today is making an elderberry syrup. This has been used for centuries in Europe as both a preventative and as a fix for colds. Elderberries are crazy high in antioxidants, and it's actually been shown scientifically that it contains more antioxidant power than, say, vitamin C or vitamin E. So it's a really good thing. And the reason that I'm doing this is because yesterday, fiance decided that he was kind of feeling sick. And last winter, I had this around all winter long, and he loved it. It kept him healthy. I didn't really need it because I'm awesome. But anyway, so just a little bit more on the scientific side. What the compound in elderberries actually does is it inhibits the enzyme that allows viruses to attach to host cells. So it just really just no more sick. So what you're going to need, and just for the record, I don't have enough dried elderberries to make an entire recipe, so I'm going to make half a recipe, but I am going to give you the whole recipe. So you need 1 cup of fresh elderberries, or a half a cup of dried elderberries. I am using dried. These are dried elderberries. You can find them in pretty much any health food store. You can order them online at Mountain Rose Herbs. So you need a half a cup of dried elderberries, or a cup of fresh. You need 3 cups of water. You need a half a cup of honey and a 1/4 cup of cherry brandy. Now, you don't have to use cherry brandy. You know, if you've got kids, you might not want to. The brandy really basically just helps keep the syrup fresh, and if you use the brandy, it's going to last in your fridge for at least 6 weeks, probably more. I think mine kept last year for maybe 2.5 months. And that was just because fiance took that all. So anyway, so you can leave the brandy out, but if you do, it's just not going to last as long in the fridge. You might want to use it within 2 weeks. The first thing we need to do is boil the elderberries in the water. And you're going to do this for 20 minutes. And you just want to kind of leave it on a slow simmer kind of boil. You don't want to go crazy with it because you'll just end up boiling all the water out. So let's put this on for 20 minutes and then we'll move on. Okay, so now that the simmering is done, what you're going to want to do is strain the juice from the berries. I used a glass jar right here. You want to push down on the berries. I suggest using a back of the spoon, not your hand, because it's kind of hot. And I've done that before. Anyway, so you strain the juice, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pop that back in your clean pot, and you're going to want to boil it again until it's reduced to about a cup of liquid. I am not going to do that because it appears that I am already down to almost a half a cup. So I'm gonna leave that part out here, but you'll want to go ahead and do that. So once you've strained everything and mushed all the juice out of the berries, you want to take this jar, or whatever kind of container you want. You might want to let it cool for a couple of minutes. Mine's been cooling for maybe 10 minutes. You want to add your honey directly to the mixture. And if it's still a little bit warm, that's good because it's going to help melt the honey. You don't want to use honey in something that's boiling because it's going to boil out all the good stuff in the honey. It kind of affects the health properties of honey if you boil it. So you add all the honey, which I am doing. I know you can't see it. And then you can either just stir this up right now, pop it in your fridge, let it chill, and then if you want to use it as a preventative, I would say take maybe 2 tablespoons a day. If you're trying to get rid of sickness, take 3 tablespoons every day. or you can even take more. I mean, it's not really going to hurt you to take too much elderberry. So let's get all this honey in. Or if you're going to add the cherry brandy, and I forgot to mention too, you don't have to use cherry brandy. I think it makes it taste a little bit better. You can use plain brandy. So you're gonna take your cherry brandy, take a swig if you want. I'm not going to do that right now, probably later. Anyway, so measure out. I've got 1/8 of a cup here because I'm halving the recipe. You're going to want 1/4 cup. Measure out your brandy, dump it in, and hold on, let me get a spoon. Forgot to do that. Just see my glass jar collection. I'm kind of a little bit, you should see my back room. It's kind of stashed with glass jars too. They always come in handy, see? So you just want to stir it up. Get everything all mixed together really, really well. Okay, so we're just going to stir it up and keep stirring and stir. And the consistency, my consistency is going to be a little thinner than it should be because I couldn't boil down the rest of my stuff, but yours is going to be a little thicker. It's not going to be quite as thick as cough syrup, but it will be close. So this is my consistency, not so great. Let's take a little taste. So delicious. Put this over the rocks. Anyway, this is medicine I can believe in. This will keep us healthy all winter long. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will do another one soon if you want. Just let me know. Have a great day.